Well, the nation will have to wait until next week, at least next week, to find out if the president's health insurance law is constitutional.
The Supreme Court ended deliberations today without a ruling so far, some more waiting. Fox 11's Alex Rinaldo has balanced coverage on how this wait is affecting health care in Wisconsin and locally.
Leaders in Wisconsin's healthcare industry say a lot of decisions about recruitment and retention are up in the air right now. They're waiting for a decision from the U.S. Supreme Court on the Affordable Care Act.
We don't know exactly what our healthcare delivery model looks like. We don't know what our reimbursement model looks like. We don't know what mandatory insurance looks like.
Local politicians are also watching the Supreme Court closely. The decisions could affect the outcome of the fall elections. Democratic Assemblyman Gordon Hintz says if the health care law is knocked down, some Wisconsinites could lose coverage they're currently receiving. For example, those with pre-existing conditions.
So the early parts of the law obviously have an impact on the people in our state.
However, Outagamie County Republican Party spokesman Ron Tussler says repealing the law is the right choice. He says Republicans are worried it will cost taxpayers too much.
We're very concerned with how it's going to affect the quality of care that people are receiving.
But Tussler says if the law is repealed, both parties need to work on a new plan.
We need health care reform. There's no doubt about that. The problem is that this pill is not the right medicine.
Hintz says the right reform is already in place. He says allowing it to go into full effect could help the private and public sectors.
So much of what we've been fighting about in terms of the state budget, if healthcare costs were under control, we wouldn't have been fighting about.
Either way, the Supreme Court is expected to decide before the month is out. In Oshkosh, Alex Rinaldo, Fox 11 News.